These three stocks of the week, it's just like the story of Noah. You see, when Noah was told to build the ark, there wasn't a cloud in the sky. People laughed. Technology wasn't in his favor. But Noah didn't need approval. He needed obedience. He was building for what was coming, not what was currently in place. That's what investing in new technology feels like. It's like building an ark before the storm. You see, AI, semiconductors, cloud infrastructure, and digital currencies. That is the modern day ark. That's the future. We can't see how much it's going to grow in the future, but it's here now. And will you take advantage of it? See, people will laugh until it rains. And when it does rain, the people who paid attention to the trends with their mind and their money, not the ones in the crowd, but the ones who paid attention, will be the ones left standing with the bag and also thriving. And this week, cloud computing, Oracle, gave us a sign of the future. KLAC Corporation, semiconductors, chips that power the world, gave us a glimpse in the future. And even United Airlines and the Boeing plane went down again and again and again. It feels like Boeing, they got to get their act together. But United Airlines also gave us a glimpse in the future, all showing us a contrast between the old, like United Airlines, and the new, like KLA. So the three questions I have for you. Number one, are you building wealth for today's comfort or tomorrow's collision? And will you recognize the next financial shift, or will you read about it after you already missed it? And if cloud computing, AI, and digital infrastructure is the new oil, are you stuck trying to drill with old tools? We're going to answer these questions as we go over the stocks of the week. Before we get started, as always, like the video, subscribe to our channel, and share so more people can get this content that is changing people's lives. And we're going to talk about the three stocks of the week and how we can use these to scale our finances and transform how we look at investing. Y'all ready? Let go!
And you just wanna get paid, tired of making no money mistakes. Make a payment on your bills and you still late, yeah. Pay for profits to help you seek change, and you just wanna get paid, yeah. Tired of making no money mistakes. Make a payment on your bills and you still late, pay for profits to help you seek change, yeah. Cut the show and just listen. You wanna feel empowered by making money decisions.
So with our stocks of the week, the high-performing stock is Oracle, up by 8%. Now, 8% might not seem that is a lot, but 8% in 1 week, the market averages that over the course of the year. But that gave us a glimpse in the future because Oracle was having some problems here or there. But we always talk about ROI, not return on investment, but relationships over independence. And the CEO of Oracle, Larry Ellison, is buddy-buddy with Trump. Now, just because you're buddy-buddy with Trump doesn't mean things will go good. Ask Elon Musk that. But see, he is more like the silent assassin. He's in Trump's ear, but he's not like Musk, all in a video, acting crazy. He was part of the brigade that went to Saudi Arabia to do some deal making. He on the front end did some deal making when Trump got elected, and this deal gives him government funding nationally and internationally. So when it comes out how much funding they got, over $4 billion over the next 5 years, you think their stock is going to go up or going to go down? Oracle went up. And Oracle, it's not like it's a pump either. They have a foundation that has them succeeding. What is that foundation? Well, they have enterprise, which all businesses want to grow because AI is the future. They have database. Yes, it's data over dollars. When you have a database, you're able to see what people are doing, what they're not doing, and specifically target individuals that's going to buy your product. And they have a database of everybody because people do cloud computing. And then they have the cloud infrastructure. We store information, not on those big servers anymore, but infrastructure. But you see what sets them apart is because in the cloud infrastructure, they are now offering AI cloud. Meaning, when we have something on our desktop, we have the ability to have Oracle automatically put it into the cloud, but also characterize with your other files you have in the cloud where it should go. So we spend time searching for something, that time goes away because it's categorized properly. That small tweak in their AI offering is what people want. Efficiency, effectiveness at a low cost. And Oracle is providing that. And that's why the stock surged. I mean, the stock went up like crazy because of that. And also, different investment banks gave them a recommendation of a buy or boosted their target. These investment banks include Deutsche Bank, USB, Jefferson, all giving them in between $200 a share to $240 a share price targets. Analysts are saying this is a watershed moment of cloud computing. How we look at the cloud will never be the same because of this shift that Oracle has done. So just like Noah's Ark, the technology of creating something out of wood and having it float in the ocean that people thought was crazy. That was a watershed moment when it comes to ships even today. What Oracle did in their cloud computing, offering AI inside of cloud computing to do this, AI in the cloud will never be the same. That's why Oracle was up by 8%. But that's why Oracle can go up another 30 to 90% over the next 9 months. What? Are you saying, Mario, Oracle is going to go up by 30 to 90% in the next 9 months? I didn't say that, but analysts are expecting that. And yes, past performance does not guarantee future results, but Oracle, because of what they are doing, the watershed moment of AI cloud computing, is a company that we might want to look into. That's the first one. Then we have our stock that is old-timey, stuck in the matrix, and that is United Air, down by 5%. Now, major global airline, we all know United Air, headquartered in Chicago. Guess who is the larger manufacturer that they use for planes? Boeing. And guess what happened today with Boeing? Unfortunately, another plane went down and killed over 250 people. You think that hurt United Airlines or helped them? Worst performer of the S&P 500 this week. And guess what? It gets worse because the rise of fuel is going to go up. The rise of fuel. Fuel is going to go up. It's going to rise because what's going on in the Middle East right now with Israel bombing Iran like crazy, killing 3 of their leaders. So this is not an overnight thing. This may happen for a while. Prayerfully not, because no one wants to see anybody lose their life, but it is what it is from a factual standpoint. So when the cost of fuel rises, they have to increase their pricing, their profit margin goes down, and so does their stock. And this is a risk off, right? When people sell, that's risk off. They want to take risk off the table. So because of them buying Boeing, and Boeing just can't get their act together, and because of what's going on in the Middle East, United Airlines down by 5%. Now, some might see this as a short-term opportunity because eventually the fighting is going to stop. Now, we said that about Russia and Ukraine, and 3 years later, here we are. But prayerfully, it stops sooner rather than later. So this might be a quick opportunity to buy something at a 5% discount. United Airlines is not going anywhere. It's not as big as Delta, but it's not going anywhere. So eventually, you would think the price is going to go back up. When will it go up? Nobody knows but God the future. So buying this at a 5% discount means when it gets back to where it was, you made 7%. The question is, are you patient enough to wait? Are you obedient in your investment strategy to buy things low, like right now United Airlines are? Question for you to answer, not me. And the opportunity of the week, my friends, what an opportunity it is. KLA Corporation, KLAC Corporation, or symbol KLA, up by 6.75% this week. Yeah, not as much as Oracle, but for the year, up by 40%. The mark is up by 3, meaning $100,000 in the S&P 500. I made 3,000. KLAC up by 40,000. And why is that? Because they help chip companies like Oracle, like NVIDIA, like AMD with their analytics. You see, when we have technology, it's not like something's created and then that's that. We have different things that grow that we need because of technology. We have the computer. Since we have the computer, what else is tied to the computer? All those manufacturers who make mouses for the computer, the printing companies for the printer. Now we have Wi-Fi, all the routers and all the technology behind Wi-Fi based on a computer. So they are infrastructure because they run analytics for the chip making company. A genius idea, by the way. And they are taking advantage of the growth of AI and semiconductors. And they're a new company too. They've only been out since 1997. So new ideas, new tech, new ways to look into making business, and KLAC has done a great job. But it's not like it's up by 40%, and that's that. Since 2017, you guys, this stock has made 1,800%. I repeat, since 2017, for the last 8 years, they have made cumulatively 1,800%. That is an average of 225% every single year. What stock you know, not named NVIDIA, that has averaged 225% every year for the past 8 years? When we talk about opportunities and seeing the future, companies like KLAC has saw the future. Now, they've had ups and downs along the way, just like all stocks. In 2020, they went down. In 2022, they went down. But since that downturn, they are up by 85%. And in totality, they're up by 1,800% since 2017. I repeat again, a 225% return year over year for the last 8 years. Now, do you think this is going to stop? Or do you think this is going to continue? Now, I don't believe that they are going to get 225% a year for the next 8 years. I might be wrong. Won't be the first time, won't be the last time. What if they do half of that? What if they give you 100% a year every year for the next 8 years? Are you happy with that? What if they give you a fourth of that and give you 50% return a year each year for the next 8 years? Are you happy with that? What if they give you 1/8 of the returns that they've been doing? That is still a very large number at 25% a year for the next 8 years. 3xing what the market does. On average, the market makes 9% a year. That's 25%. I'll take that any day of the week. With compounding interest, your money doubles every 3.2 years. The opportunity, the technology is KLAC of the week. And just like Noah, with this obedience, knowing the future was there, but not seeing what the future is going to look like, you need to be obedient with your investing. Now, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Don't put all your money in KLAC. Don't put all your money in United Air to buy the dip. Don't put all your money in Oracle, even though they just got to the bag from a government contracting standpoint. Be diversified. Check the boxes when it comes to risk and do your research. Yes, I'm a certified financial planner managing hundreds of million dollars in assets, but we're just giving you information. If you're my client, you're winning. We're up over 22% this year, fellas and gals. Yes, for the year, our portfolio's up by 22% when the market's up by 3%. Why? Because we take advantage of the stocks of the week and other investments out there. So what are we going to do? We're going to buy Oracle or see that growth potential continue by the wayside. We're going to buy the dip when it comes to United Airlines, or we're just going to hope another plane falls out the sky. I hope you don't do that and try to buy it at a lower price if that happens. And prayerfully, Boeing, y'all get y'all act together. Prayerfully. And number 3, KLAC, we think the fix is in, it's scaled too much, and you go after the next KLC when it's only one. Just like we want to find the next NVIDIA, it's only one. We want to find the next Microsoft. Microsoft being an all-time high, might want to scale back a little bit so when it goes down, you profit off the top. Just information, not a recommendation. Let's be like Noah and see the future. Even though we don't have a clear vision of what it looks like, we know it's out there, and be obedient to your investment philosophy. So in closing, as always, like, share, most important, comment. Am I going crazy with this, or is it other investments out there that you think will do better than these 3? Let me know. Or do you think I'm just blowing smoke and I don't know what I'm talking about? Let me know that as well. We'd love to engage and love to help you and answer your questions. Anyways, in beautiful Jacksonville, Florida, let's make some painful or painless profits together, y'all. Peace.